Our Kids in Crisis series continues. We have reported on too many children becoming victims of gun violence and sometimes committing it themselves. So we wanted to take an in-depth look at the cycle of violence and what's being done to stop it. Yesterday, we learned how D.C. Police's new bike unit is targeting high-crime areas. And today, Jess Arnold introduces us to a center helping kids and families heal. She joins us live in studio now. Jess, good morning. This is a really important center with an important mission.
Yeah, good morning, Marcella. The center's actually in an area that's seen a lot of violence lately, too. Connecticut Avenue Northwest. That's where we saw a sniper shooting that injured 4, and a woman's boyfriend was arrested after she fell out of a window with her legs tied. Now, the Wendt Center has been working to help families heal from trauma like that for decades. So we're going to take you on an inside their struggle to reach everyone who needs them.
I smile because they're smiling in the pictures, but my heart breaks.
Kiana Wright's heart breaks for her 9-month-old daughter, Savannah, killed in 2015 through alleged child neglect at daycare, and her brother Brian, shot to death in D.C.
My heart breaks every time I walk past this, but and they're smiling at me and I'm smiling right back at them.
That smile's been a work in progress.
Just with me sitting talking to you now shows that progress was made.
Her 3 other kids weren't quite ready to talk to us, but they've all been talking with the Wendt Center in D.C., a group that says they help people heal from life's worst moments.
The walls of this center are full of heartbreaking stories from kids, and it is almost always related to gun violence.
Executive Director Michelle Palmer says they give kids tools to address that trauma.
There is a lot of conversation now about this false narrative that somebody is either a perpetrator or a victim, that there's an either or, when the reality is that most oftentimes they are both.
When we're talking about resources, that kids need, what is the lack that we're seeing? What do we need more of?
We need clinicians who are trauma trained in the modalities that we know help kids heal from trauma. And that is hard. Getting trained on those is super expensive, and it's very time intensive.
And Palmer says the wait to see one can be up to 12 months. So the center set up its own training institute last year.
Because when you are in pain, to be told that you have to wait, it's intolerable.
What more should the city be doing?
Oh, yeah.
Fund them, she says.
We see less people because we can't afford to. And so there's a lot of worrisome implications.
She says families like the Wrights might not be able to get help.
To be able to give free resources to families is really important. Who can think about money if your world has just been rocked by some type of grief or trauma? The Wendt Center saves lives. The Wendt Center saves lives.
Now, the center also has a summer program called Camp Forget-Me-Not. You're looking at footage there that the Wendt Center gave to us. It's for kids who have had a close relative die. This past year, Michelle Palmer says the #1 cause of death for those loved ones among kids, younger kids in particular, was homicide. Now, there are a lot of other groups hitting D.C. streets every day to support kids and give them opportunities like these 5.
I just want to see us get honest and sincere about this effort to save lives, because at the end of the day, our future is on the line. We're talking about young people.
I had an incredible, insightful conversation with LaShanya, who you just heard from, as well as the 5 that you see on the screen now. Now, we talked about everything from what is happening now to what needs to be done to truly change the community. All of that is coming up tomorrow. Marcella, I'll send it back to you.
All right, and a really important series that you've done this week, and we're looking forward to that story. Jess, thank you.